Hey guys, Broheen here from the Gamer Emporium channel, coming at you with the other healing spec, which is single target tank healing. So basically it's the same spec. I'll flash this here. 61 Chloro, 15 Warlock, Harbinger 0, 5 all the way up here through Magical Affinity, Vitality, and Opportunity. Same spec, but played differently as raid healing. So your buffs are the same, your macros are the same. I will show the macros, but I'm not going to sit here and read them off again because they're read off in the other video, and if you're going to chloro heal, you should watch both videos, and the other one came out first, so I'm assuming you've seen that already. And the main macros are Corrosive Spores, Ruin, Vile Spores, yada yada. Synthesis, I use mouse over because sometimes you'll have to synth swap. So synth swap means you take it off from one target and put it on another. Like for tank swaps, when you have a Piri and a Chloro that have to heal the same tank, and then there's this tank swap mechanic. Both your Piri and Chloro are on the one tank with synthesis, and when the tank swap, you have to switch your synthesis over to the other tank, and to ensure that they're going to get healed when the tank swap mechanic occurs. Vile Spores, not Vile Spores, Void Life, I'm sorry, Void Life. I put Stopcasting in there just to make it so if I'm in the middle of Vile Spores for some reason, or trying to do some extra damage and I need to do more tank heals, you want to do Void Life. So everything else is the same. Here's your Bloom macro, your Wild Growth macro, Cleanse macro, Symbiosis, and Nature's Touch macro. Alright. Rotation for this one. Bar is exactly the same as the last video. So if you haven't seen it, go check out the Chloromancer raid healing video. And check out, what all these do here. Key things are going to be still do your main spam, except you want to cut off your Vile Spores, because with tank healing you want to do your Void Life, because if you read what it does over there, it triggers a significantly larger heal from Life-Bound Veil on the target of the Mage's synthesis. So now a little thing about synthesis. Synthesis is a buff that goes on the tank, and when you cast it, it also applies the Life-Bound Veil for you. So there's no reason to have Life-Giving and Life-Bound on your bar anywhere. Just have Life-Giving Veil and Synthesis, because you don't want to accidentally confuse Life-Giving Veil with Life-Bound Veil. If you do, it's probably going to cause a wipe, and someone's going to get mad at you. So put your Synthesis on the tank. It'll also apply Life-Bound Veil to the tank, or onto the Mage, I should say, which is Life-Bound Veils for tank healing. Hey look, we just captured video of it saying Virus was the first on shard to earn unstable Silverwood. Okay. That makes no sense. Anyways, sidetracked here. B-Res is still on the bar. You're not going to be using Natural Splendor. Essence Surge, you still have your big heal, you can throw that on a tank. Throw out a Flourish, will help with the raid healer. If he's having a little trouble keeping everybody up, you can still help. Keep your Radiant Spores up and Withering Vine up at all times, because people can still self-heal, and you can still heal the tank a little bit with Withering Vine. Every little bit's going to help. Use your Bloom macro for emergencies when your tank needs some healing instantly. You can throw that up and restore 78 to 8600 health. You have your cleanses still, and then your Nature's Touch, which you're going to earn Boon of Life much faster in this one versus the raid healing spec. So for the most part, the way you want to start this off is main spam. If you get an opportunity, go ahead and throw out a Nature's Touch. From there on, cut off your Vile Spores and use Void Life. And you can literally sit here and Void Life heal through expert dungeons without touching another button for the most part. Void Life is so OP right now, it's unbelievable. So now you have 5 stacks of Boon of Life, Nature's Touch, continue to Void Life. After 2 void lives, look at that, we're up to 5 boon of life. There's a Nature's Touch. Do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a Nature's Touch. It's extremely fast. The only time you want to hit your main spam macro is when you see your Corrosive Spores not on cooldown anymore. So then you spam your main spam. Once you start casting a Vile Spores, hit your void life and cut it off, and just keep healing with void life. That's all you need to do for tank healing. So remember, synthesis your tank, and if you're having trouble healing them, put Symbiosis on the tank as well. That will also increase the healing on him by 50%. So that's it, guys. Chloro healing is simple. If you can't keep a tank alive while chloro healing, you're doing something wrong. So that's all I got for you for today. I think this is my last video of the day. I think I recorded 5 of them today. So, alright guys, subscribe to the channel, please, because we're going to be doing a 1,000 plat giveaway in the future once we get some more subscribers. And hopefully you liked the video. If you do, hit the like button. Please leave a comment if you have any questions, concerns, or you just want to say hi. And have a awesome night, guys. Thanks for checking it out.